Hey guys, Tonight Marine here with another MOS Profile. Today, talking about 0844s, Field Artillery Control Man. These guys are in the the FDC, which is the main area where all the math and the smart people stuff is figured out for where to send our rounds from our howitzers. Right? I know that was a super excellent way of describing it. So, a little bit about this job. Kind of your main deal as an 0844 is that you're going to be helping out with figuring out the math to send rounds downrange. In addition to setting the equipment up and everything, but that kind of goes along, especially as a junior Marine, you're going to be setting equipment up and doing preventative maintenance on it, that kind of thing. That's going to be your life as a brand new Marine. So, and of course, right as I start doing this, my freaking throat starts going. I don't know. But anyway, yes, so you'll be setting up all the gear, all that kind of crap, and you'll learn how to do that in the school. But in terms of your actual job, you will be figuring out the coordinates. You'll be sending information down to the gun line to help so that the gun line can get the information they need to point the howitzers the right way. That's kind of the general gist of it. There's a lot to it, and I personally, even though I was artillery, I never did a ton back in the FTC. I'd go back and look at their stuff, and it's a pretty nice setup, actually. They had, what ours used to do is they would back two Humvees together, and they would set up this tent thing over it, and so then they have a space between these two Humvees where everybody has their little workstation, and you can work on your math or, whatever it is your particular job that day is to do, you would have your own little area to do it in. And it was pretty nice. I mean, they stayed a little bit warmer than the gun line because they're a bunch of jerks, but in the end, they're still out in the field with all of us, but we would harass them about that kind of thing. It is a cool job, and a lot of times we would end up taking some of their boot Marines that have never fired a howitzer. We'd bring them down to the gun line and let them pull the lanyard, let them shoot the howitzer off. And it's a cool job. We work with them. You have to have them, right? We can't generally shoot the howitzers, especially of any sort of actual distance, without their work and what they do. So it's an incredibly important job. It's also very critical that you do the job well, because if you mess up and the information that you calculated gets passed up to your staff sergeant or to the officer to for them to verify it to send down to the gun line, if somehow they miss your math and they don't double check it properly, then your rounds, the math you could be sending the gun line, could be wrong, and which could in turn mean that we accidentally hit our own troops. We completely miss the enemy in general. It's very important that it's one of those jobs you definitely have to have good attention to detail, and you need to really be able to focus and do the job well. So a little bit about the job. I'll just read the thing here that I've got, but it pretty much says what I've already said. But let's do it. Here we go. Field Artillery Fire Controlmen perform duties essential to the delivery of accurate artillery fire to include position survey and fire direction computation. Typical duties include preparation of fire control equipment for movement and operation, performance of detailed survey operations, performance of preventative maintenance, cleaning, routine testing, authorized minor repairs to survey and fire control equipment, and operation of field communications equipment. So you might have to get on the radio and relay information to the gun line. Fire control computation includes the use of computer equipment systems, plotting survey data on firing charts, determination of target coordinates, and the conversion to target coordinates and observers reports into firing data and commands. It's basically taking all that crap and making it to where people can actually understand it. Is kind of essentially what it is. So you must possess a GT score of 105 or higher. You have to be somewhat smart to do this job. Just plain and simple, you have to. You got to be able to get a secret security clearance, which is pretty straightforward, especially if you're coming like right out of high school or something. As long as you didn't do any sort of shady shit, you should be fine. And you'll attend the course, which is in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I know the base well. That's where the 0811 course is, where I went. And the course there, your actual course length is 49 days. And so you're figuring 5 days a week. That's, 9 weeks, 10 weeks? Probably about 10 weeks that you'll be there doing that. So yeah, and I mean, I went there like pretty much right before winter, and it was super cold. Like I was there for Thanksgiving, and so I mean, if that happens to be the time you get there, just prepare to freeze your balls off. So yeah, I mean, hopefully this answered a little bit of your guys' questions. It really is a cool job. If there's something specific, as always, that you're hoping I would touch on that I did not, please ask me. Hit me up on Facebook, or Twitter. Those are two of like the best ways to contact me, and. Because I generally don't read YouTube comments anymore. So, yeah, please get back to me. I know a lot of people who have done this job, and I can get information about it for you. So, yeah. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you liked it, toss that like button down below. Smash it up. And subscribe if you liked it even more. And if not, let me know why you didn't like it. You know, you say you're ugly or you're mean or something, and I will work on it. But, yeah, appreciate you watching. Catch you next time.